Hello and welcome back. Alright, today we are back with our Librarian tidy up the arcane library again. But this time, as you guys can see, there's I think it's a new option after completing the game, the special stage. However, I did want to talk about something I noticed. And you know how we ended last stream? Hello Rio and Elfin. You know how we ended stream last time? How it was like what was it? So we were like, wait, what is going on? Like it says I filled out every book. Um and yet like it didn't say I completed the game, and the guy was talking about how lazy I was for like messing up the job of the last part. I was like, wait, what? Like, huh? I was so confused. But I actually wanted to show this here. Maybe I should hide my VTube model for this part actually, because I want to show you guys. I kind of just like slammed this stuff together in Clip Studio. I just took the screenshots that I took. I'm gonna switch over to that real quick. Clip Studio. Oh, you guys should be able to see it. Okay. So I found, first of all, I found where one of those keys was. One of them was in the pot, and I thought I checked that. This one just allowed us to carry, I think, two more books or something, something like that. And then, so yeah, this is the golden diamond key. We used it to open this one. And that, yeah, book carry capacity by 3. And then, so I noticed this was it. After I had gone through everything, I had gone through every single, like, spot once during stream. Then after stream, I was like, you know, this is gonna drive me nuts if I don't figure this out. Like, what? I did everything right, I thought. So I went up and down, checked 1, 2, 3, like, counted every single book. When that didn't work, I decided, okay, you know what? Let's use our magic skill. Do you know how you can, like, see what bookcase things belong to? I pressed that skill, picked up every single book that, like, one of each category, so, like, one of, like, this book, one of this one of this one, like, just to make sure it's in the right category. But in the end, I realized that that wouldn't have helped me, because I found out the issue was actually, I could have just easily seen, because every time when you have the whole thing complete, right? Once you complete a bookcase on both sides or whatever, the category will fill out in blue up here. And I didn't know that until I was doing, like, the checking of every book. So I was like, oh, you know what? This is going to be much easier. So I kind of, like, walked backwards, looking around, and it was this one. I feel so ashamed of myself. Bro, please, tell me what's wrong with this image. Do you guys see it? 1, 3, 2, 4. That was it. That's why I had placed every book, and only one of them was not counting. One bookshelf. This whole bookshelf didn't count right here. All because of this one book being misplaced. Oh my gosh, such a me thing to do too. Oof. Yeah, big oof for you. It's a big oof. So yeah, we got the ending. I was like, the pizza. I'm like, oh, that's right. They said they'd give us a pizza. I don't know why that was their choice of like, okay, you're gonna like clean up a whole library. Like, I don't know. For me, the reward is just cleaning it up. Like, I don't think I need pizza for that. Yeah, so then, look at that atrocious record. 8 minutes. But yeah, and I was like, ugh, I still haven't found the last key and haven't gotten the last minor magic, so that's annoying. Um, we could read this too, since we didn't get to read it on stream. Um, so I had taken the picture of all these things so I could show it on stream next time. Get into that in a moment. Yeah, so after the whole lazy thing, he was calling me lazy and saying like I didn't finish the job after all that, like just did one thing wrong. I'm like, what? It says, congratulations, you're a very good person. Listen, everybody is talking about how we handled the situation at the library. It's a huge story, a total success. It's because I made some very smart moves, probably the smartest moves in the history of this university. Everything went perfectly because of my amazing leadership. I told you exactly what to do, and as always, I was proven right. I only settle for the best. Everybody knows that. I'm like, this guy is so I don't even have the words for this. Now I've looked at the shelves, you organized everything, and honestly, it's a beautiful job. The books are in perfect order, exactly where they belong. I'm going to give you the credit you deserve for that. The fact that you were able to maximize your potential under my direction is a wonderful thing for you and for this library. You did a great job, truly spectacular. But I need you to understand one thing. The reason this library shines so brightly is that our hard work is producing results at the highest possible level. The standard one set, what? Standard I set? What is that actually? Your talent, oh yeah, it probably is 1. Your talent finally found its true form because of the foundation of my guidance. You were a little slow at times, but because of my precise instructions, everything ultimately came together in this perfect way. You are the librarian I personally chose. The fact that you did the job perfectly is proof of how well this environment I've built actually functions. But where we are heading is even higher. Next time, keep that accuracy, but surprise me with lightning speed. I expect even more from you as we take our reputation to even greater heights. Principal Merlin, University of Celestial. I'm like, bro, this guy. So then I was showing my dad after. I was like, I can't find this other key. I've checked everywhere. I've checked the benches. I've checked around here. And I come over here, find it within seconds while he's standing here. And it's just like the equivalent of a real life, like, ... situation. You're just like, I checked here, but okay. I swear I checked here. So I don't know if you have to get the keys in order to find these, but yeah, trust me, I didn't set any traps in the chest box. That's all it said. And then, yeah, found the thing. Oh yeah, and I realized most of these letters actually sound kind of similar, at least for the top part up here. And yeah, this allowed us to run, so we didn't have the ability to run. So that was lovely. Yeah, it's so weird. But yeah, after I got all the minor magic and the keys, I finally completed it again just to see this. And the evaluation or whatever did not change after that. So, yeah. Now we can finally get into the game. Where is the library? There we go. I hope I am loud enough today since I heard I might not have been loud enough from before. And as you guys can see, we can actually, like, this is our library right now, but we're gonna go to the special stage. I don't know what this means. Okay, so... what does this do? I think this is one of the achievements. Special stage just to see what it looks like if you put every book away using the magic. This is cool. It's probably just for the aesthetic. Oh man. Let's get a higher view of this. Nice. Looks nice to see all the hard work we worked on just put itself away. I'm glad they kept this as a special stage thing. That's probably what he means about the even greater heights, like, oh, do it in lightning speed. Unless that's for the achievement, like a hint to the achievement. Yeah, so literally you just pressed Z when you got in here, and it... oh, it puts them in this order, too. Should I have done it in this order, originally? Man, that's so amusing, though. Dang, look at the book count go up. That's insane. Can we take a moment to appreciate that they animated and, like, made this whole thing a sequence? The music is perfect. Oh my gosh. Rio, are you seeing this? I don't know why I find this so funny, but... it's literally just putting itself away. This is the special stage. I think I know exactly what I'm doing after this, because this is gonna go really quick. I was expecting the special stage to be like, oh, we have to put everything away. So you don't have to play the game? I guess not! Oh wait, no. You get the special stage after you complete the game. But this is like an after thing. You get an achievement for doing the special stage. For using the last major magic, which is just literally putting everything away, I guess. It's crazy looking in here. Watching the random books fly around. Oh, I noticed it's only taking whatever genre is to this spot, too. Oh wait, this is actually how the game would organize everything. Wait, I need to see this. Oh, I wish I knew which books were which. This is really cool, because this is how they would organize things. I'm gonna try to remember these. I have a plan for what I should do for our speedrun stream, and that's not gonna be today. But it's gonna be a pain, and I'm gonna try my best to figure out how the best thing would be for this, so I'll probably try a few times to see what I can do. Okay, giving myself some time. I'll probably rewatch my VODs for exactly what books these are. This is insane. It's not gonna be done anyway, so I'm just gonna keep looking at these books. Trying to ingrain these in my mind. I wish there was like an actual achievement for getting it the way that they would put it, but that would be even harder. And I don't even know if the way that they sort it is logical yet. As far as like, the titles. Okay, okay. Just gonna stare at this for a moment. Nice, so the gourmet recipes are at the top. This is dungeon routes. Practical dungeon tactics. Okay. This one's obvious because of the colors. This one's obvious because of the patterns. Patterns. Colors. Both. Now this is interesting. Put that one at the top, huh? Oh, wow. Huh. It's so different. I like the way that it sorts it, though. And I guess I'd have to see if it sorts it this way for everyone. You know, I could just pause my own thing, too, when I get there. I think it'll be easy enough to tell. This also depends on where the books are and if it's the exact same every time. It's almost complete, so I want to make sure I get to see everything. It's almost done, so I was just looking at. Very nice. These ones are gonna be very annoying to figure out where each one is. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if you could speedrun achievement and do the other one I wanted to do at the same time. The putting every book out of order, which is going to kill me, probably. I don't know if I'd be able to handle that. I don't like seeing books out of order, so I think that's annoying. But there's an achievement for it, which means you can't exactly use magic for those parts. But I can tell you we will sure as heck be using magic for that. For some parts. Even if it's just to get all the same series. Oh, man. The music is actually timed. Kudos to them for that. Oh my gosh. That's probably why they had the whole animation for that. Oh, now we can read everything, too. Goodness. Should have waited a moment to do this. Hmm. Nice. That's really neat. I wonder what they're gonna say for this one. This one's different. Yeah, okay. That is definitely what that is. Okay, title menu. That's crazy. That's cool though. Extra mode. Wait, what's extra mode? Oh. More surprises are coming in. Oh, wait, so after you do special stage, extra mode is going to become an option in the future? Huh. That's cool. Devs are already planning a new thing, huh? So if we do continue though, this is the library, I think, that we sorted? Right? Or was this... Yeah, this is the one we sorted, because we have all the chests. Okay, so... What say you guys? We try to attempt that one challenge, because I figured out you can actually, like, you can literally stop whenever and it saves, it sounds like. So... I didn't have to play for 8 hours like I did. So we might just do that today. How we do the putting every book out of order. Shall we try it? New game? My progress will be overwritten. No! We can't have a single bookcase. Like, completed. We have to have, like, even if you do, like, one of every kind of book except for one, you have to have, like, it all out of order. Okay. Let's go, I suppose. Okay. Well, this is a good start. So a good start is just, putting them out of order. Yes, I know, I'm doing this on purpose. Game. I'm doing this on purpose. I want it to know that I'm doing it on purpose. So it'll be easier, honestly, just to toss random books, random places. It's probably what most people would want to do when they don't want to intend to clean a library correctly. Hello, Sanic! I hope you're well today. We are trying to attempt the, what's it called? The challenge where we, try to put everything in just incorrectly. We just need to put everything everywhere, and it doesn't matter where anything is. The whole point is to get the achievement. I'm in pain. What if you get one right? Then you have to undo that. I'm actually kind of scared because it says 2 rows to level up, which means we might not have magic for this at all. But so far it's not going too bad, considering you could just pick up any book in any spot. I think I should try to go for... I think I should try to go unlock the keys real quick, because I know where all of them are now. That would be a lot faster. One of them is right here. That funny noise again. Okay, so that's one of them. This is another one. That one really did look like it just drops, though. Okay, we have our turning problem again. That's not the right one. We don't have the blue star one either, hang on. One's in here, but we can't reach it until we are able to jump. Okay. We can jump. We can run. And then what we want to do is grab the key in here. And then I believe it was over here. Right? Over here. Okay. So now we'll get maximum carry capacity. That sprint is actually really nice. Now we have 15 carry capacity. Just gonna make everything so much easier. Okay, nice. This is such a disorderly library. I'm disgusted. I do have an extra. Why is it not letting me place it? There we go. Okay. I'm interested to see what the new, or what the extra stage is going to be. Because it seems that the devs have something extra planned. It says extra stage after I did the special stage. I wanted to do that one just for the achievement. And I did get the achievement. It says use your ultimate magic to put everything away. So literally, it doesn't like give you like the ending or whatever. It kind of just like, oh, it kind of just is kind of thing. Yeah, I could literally just spam like that. Oh my gosh! If I do it right, I can just... Oh, that's actually kind of amusing. I didn't know you could do that. And it really only works for this, huh? Wow. That's a good idea. You just spam the button. I was already spamming it to pick things up, but... if you do it just right, you won't pick any books up. That's amazing. It almost looks like the magic. It's cool. Something tells me this will be fast. And if it's not fast and this ends up being another 5-hour stream or something, don't laugh at me. So far it's going incredibly fast though. So I guess it's I guess it makes sense that you don't get magic in this format. Because you don't get to complete any rows, right? So I suppose it sort of makes sense. It's so much more helpful that we have the minor magic though. Because that allows us, or I'd call it lesser magic and greater magic. I call it minor and major, but I like lesser and greater. I think it sounds more mystical that way. Okay. I should honestly leave these books for like these shelves here. Because doing the ones that are right in front of the bookcases is going to be much easier than having to run around and like... I think you guys see what I'm trying to say. The lazy way to clean a library. Oh, I forgot to fill this one out, huh? This looks so disorderly. Pretty sure none of these are in the right spot, so we're in the clear. Ah, I have this whole side. I didn't realize that spamming E though would be so, like, satisfying. You just gotta move the cursor fast enough, otherwise you're definitely gonna be picking books back up. Okay. What's funny is I never pictured myself playing a game like this on stream, but it's a lot of fun actually. So thank you again to Elf and Fable for that. I appreciate it. Go. The mouse is definitely gonna be complaining after playing this again. Because my mouse was already not liking the controls before. Like, I kid you not. My mouse has never, like, strained so hard before. I was playing Final Fantasy the other day. My mouse was messing up so bad. I think it's because of this turning or something. Like, maybe I'm using my mouse too hard or something. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. That's supposed to go there, bro. Oh, never mind. It's not supposed to go there. It's turning red. As long as we don't complete a single category anyways. I much prefer this. I think literally anyone could do this. Like, just put stuff back on the shelves. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect, just put it back. For the achievement, I mean... Oh. This is probably my favorite song they have in this game. I think we still have the cozy mode on, by the way. Rather than time progression. But for the speed run, I want to have the time progression on. Try not to move my camera too much, because I know how finicky my mouse is with this. That's actually the point of me mentioning it earlier. Oh, I see stuff over here. Yeah, Senek, I don't think there's a way to get any of these correct when you're doing this. Honestly speaking. Like, it would have to be a sheer, like, stroke of luck, and I don't think any of these books spawn near each other. So I think we're good on that regard. In that regard. There we go. What I'd like to do is take some of the mess from down here and just bring it up. I think the downstairs actually does have more books than the upstairs does, which probably is a given, but take this one just for the heck of it. I don't know how this is interacting. My cursor must just be close enough. Power of spamming E! Of course, you have to get the cursor locked in, right? Oh, dang it. I only had one there. I don't think this is to be counted as completion. And part of me does wonder if I should have done, like, unlocking some magic or something for this, because I don't think... I think to do the completionist for the library achievement without using magic, I don't think you can do I don't think you can do that along with the messing everything up. Unfortunately. Because as you can see, we're not getting any credit for this. Because otherwise we would have gotten some major magics. It says 2 rows to level up. That's 2 bookshelf rows. But we didn't get that. I'll literally just make do with what I have right now. That's good by me. This is already way faster than what we were doing before. Granted, we don't have to, like, figure out, like, where everything goes for this one. Did kind of want to finish the upstairs first before moving on. So then we don't have to jump around or anything like that. I like how only some of these glow red when you place them in here. Oh, I think it's because they actually do belong in that spot, or in that bookcase, but it's not in the right, not in the right spot. Yeah. I think that's probably why it does that only sometimes. Like it's, oh, the same category, but not the right spot as per what volume it is. Or the, yeah, number on it has to do with it. I want to know what kind of message we get at the end for this one. Like, oh, you're so lazy. You didn't put a single thing where it belonged. Like, it's probably a pretty harsh message, considering what he gave me when I did one book incorrect by accident. What if I should have said that we're achievement hunting in the title? I want to play more Go on stream too. I know there's a lot I have to do. Achievement-wise there. Like, I think there's an achievement for 100 videos recorded? So that sounds like fun. And then we have screenshots taken using the Go system, of course. And then I think we recently got the achievement for customizing our 9 rooms. You didn't even have to fill them out, you just have to customize them a little bit. Like, just add some items. It's like, oh, okay. Actually, I don't want to use those ones just because they're so close to a shelf already. Man, it's fun spamming these books on here. Even though it looks hideous. And knowing that each one has its own whole volume set and everything, like, whole series. I think that it's at least amusing to still put books away. Oh. I know that pressing E would cancel those things. Like the key interaction and stuff. Oof. Spamming E for the win. Oh man, this is crazy. If you could just do this and I'd put everything in correctly, that would take no time at all. That's why they had the magic though, I guess. Magic did have a cooldown, but for obvious reasons. It'd be way too easy to just clear things so fast if you could do that. I'm glad it did take some time. At least felt accurate. I also wonder how our speedrun will go, just because like I mean, the first time I played the game a few days ago, it was definitely very slow, mostly because I had just been getting started and I didn't realize how weird the categorizing was gonna be. I'm pretty sure it works that way with libraries in real life too, so. Category-wise. So then I was like, oh yeah, wait. I was like, hang on, this is gonna take me a minute. But then I realized the magic system didn't really, like, you didn't really need to use that anymore once you, got enough cooldown on that. Like the discovery one. The bookshelf uncovering one. Like where it would tell you which bookshelf it belongs to, I mean. So that, like, I didn't even have to go back to the category thing anymore after that. But I wonder how it's gonna go when we do the speedrun for that reason. Because I feel like I'm gonna have to know something, some semblance of, like, what goes where. And that's why I really wanted to, like, kind of take note. That's why I was, like, pausing in the one where I was like, oh, this is actually putting it in, like, the way that they actually intended to go, right? Because you don't put anything in yourself, it's just going and picking up whatever. Then again, maybe I could be wrong, and maybe it's just random, even if it is the game doing it. I'm not sure. So, I don't know. I'm wrong in the sense that, because, like, everything was in its own categories correctly, but I mean, like, it could be random for each person when you do that special stage. So because of that, I'm unsure if it's actually correct. Okay, well. This is insane. I don't think we're even 30 minutes in and we have 1,300 put away. Because of how easy it is to do this. Did you ever figure out the bookshelf that was most up? Yes, yes I did. Actually, at the whole beginning of this VOD, so you'll be able to watch it back, like, after, or on YouTube. I was showing exactly which one it was, because I took pictures along the way of when I was trying to figure it out off stream. And I didn't record it, because I don't really have space to do that, right now. So, that was my solution, was, okay, I'll just take some pictures, put it into Clip Studio Paint, and then just show people, like a slideshow. But yeah, hello C2VT. Hope you are well today. I don't know if I said that to you, Sanic. Yeah, I hope you're well today too. Nice, I'll go back and check out the VOD. Okay, cool, cool. Hello, hello. If you notice the music stopped, it's because I'm not sure how to keep the music playing when I tab out. Some games have like a setting for that, but I didn't see any in this game. So yeah, so today we're actually trying to do the achievement for putting everything in incorrectly. And we got the achievement for using our major magic to put everything away. It's like a cheat skill, like in the special stage, they just give it to you. And it literally just takes like, what, 5 minutes maybe? 10 minutes? It's not 5. Maybe 7. They timed the music with it too. It was really funny, actually. Pretty perfect. I liked that segment. And then once I realized, like, oh, like, this isn't a whole other, like, extra cleaning up books stage, I was like, okay, well, I guess, I was like, I would think it'd be stupid that I'd take this long to get the next stream done, and then it ends up just being that. I was like, no. I'm like, I have to do something else. So I'm like, how about we work on our, some of our achievements? I'd like to get other Steam games as well and like 100% those. I think it's just satisfying getting to 100% games. And actually, so in doing the special stage, I realized that these devs for this game are planning to do a extra stage. And if it's not like a cheesy, like, or not cheesy, but like, I mean like, you can cheese it by just pressing a button. And it does it all for you. Instead of that, I'm assuming that the extra stage is gonna be another room of the library, maybe? Maybe I have too high of hopes, but I just liked the categorization and stuff. I thought that was cool. Also, I'm used to using cheese or cheesy as like a term for like not cheating. It's like when people are trying to cut corners kind of thing. So like that's because I'm a Final Fantasy XIV player, but I just wanted to clear that up. Because I was just saying how I liked the stage of the no, not exploits. It's like, you know what it is, Sonic. You play Final Fantasy XIV. It's like people cutting corners, obviously, with their mechanics. Like mechanic strats. But I was only saying that I wanted to clarify that because I was just saying how I liked the, how you didn't have to do anything. For, the special stage? Special stage, yeah. Because literally it just had like all the books floating to their spots. LOL. Yeah, I know, right? What do you mean BD, Sanic? What is that? No, I'm not brain dead. No. It's called cheese. Whoever's calling it brain dead might be brain- No, I'm just joking. Forget I said that. Well, you're not wrong. It's not brain dead, folks. It's called cheese. Like, I remember the pandemonium thing we did, in early Dawn Trail. That was cheese. How we cheesed it with 7 DPS and a healer. Wow, I like brain dead method. Work smarter, not harder. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but calling it brain dead, it just doesn't sound right. Because you still have to think. Oh crap, I put one of the books in here. That was correct, but that's fine. As long as there's not a complete row, like a whole row like this. This is considered a row. As long as one of those is not complete, then we're good. I don't know what happens if we get it completed and accidentally. But, I'm assuming you just undo it. Maybe. Unless they're saying you literally cannot mess up even once, because that would be kind of crazy. But not as hard. Oh my gosh, Rio. Like, you're still thinking, but not as hard. It's insane. I don't know. Maybe people just don't like hearing the word brain dead or something. Which I guess makes sense, but... I feel like it kind of just, like, sets the tone for a fight that's really easy, and then people get in there, realize it's not easy, and they're like, oh, what is this? This isn't brain dead. Party Finder breaks up in 5 seconds. So yeah, you never know with this stuff. This music reminds me of WoW, I'm not gonna lie here. Like, this part right here sounds like it. Oh, I wanna put it down! I had to align it with the bottom. Oh, there's an extra one? Dang. Okay, I do wish we had a timer in here. Oh my gosh, for some reason I just got a wave of nostalgia and I cannot wait to play Evercold. I don't know what that is, but interesting wave. I do want to do a stream of Final Fantasy here, too. Like, of my progression of my achievements and stuff, and what I need to get done before Evercold. So I might do a stream series called, Getting My Life Back Together. And it's XIV themed. Well, XIV. And so it's gonna be like me getting everything I need from bicolors, possibly. That idea mostly comes from Sanic doing it because I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. But then I'd also like to work on like my hunts again. It's been a really long time since I've just done my hunts. I got like wildly burnt out from the game a little while ago. And because of that, I hadn't been working on roulettes, hadn't been working on capping tomes even, which those were really unusual things for me to not do, because I used to do this all the time. And then I kind of just stopped doing hard content altogether. By hard content, I don't even mean like savage, I mean like extremes. I wasn't even doing extremes anymore. So I kind of want to get everything done I need to get done before Evercold, so that I can get everything when it comes out. Including the hunt mounts, the thank you achievements, getting all the hunt things I needed, like the hunt rewards. I should have most of them, one of them because of like the recent MUMBLE treasure troves, but I think that was Shiver. I actually am like so excited though for Evercold, so I think that's a good sign. Maybe this burnout is finally going to be gone in the next expansion. Oh yeah, the burnout is going to be gone because it's cold! Okay, that was a bad one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, jokes aside, yeah, I'm just really looking forward to the next expansion for Final Fantasy XIV. And expect me to be playing that a ton when it comes out. I'm really excited for the story, actually, because I like to see the route that they take when it comes to Ascians. I was always confused why people at the end of Endwalker were saying, oh, finally, we're done with the Ascians, and I'm over here looking back like, what are you talking about? They didn't say no more Ascians, they just said no more, Hydaelyn Zodiac arc. So, yeah. And then people are acting shocked when they're seeing them come back into the picture again. I'm like, bro, have you been reading? There's so many mysteries we don't know. But actually, like, I guess I can kind of understand it, because a lot of these people that are saying these things probably aren't invested in the Ascian story to begin with. Even though it has, like, everything to do with the lore. Like, literally everything. So I guess I can understand that. So, for someone who doesn't really fancy the whole Ascian story, it would make sense that they wouldn't, like, pay attention to that, I guess. Or wouldn't want to. So, yeah, I mean, I guess every story's not for everyone. Which is a perfect thing to be saying while we're cleaning up a library full of books, huh? See, actually, that's one of the things I like, though, about Final Fantasy XIV. Is because I know I said that, like, not every story is for every person. But it's just that. That makes it interesting. Is that Final Fantasy has, like, something for everyone. Even if you don't like the story, you could like the rating. Or even if you don't like, rating, you could like, I don't know, crafting, or gathering, or anything like that. There's so many different avenues you can take in Final Fantasy XIV, like, including fishing, or hunts. Like, there's so many different things. Fishing is a whole other game in itself, like, practically. But no, this is not an ad for Final Fantasy XIV. I just play it so much. It is definitely like my MMO, my ultimate MMO, or whatever you'd call that. I know I was looking for that back when I was playing WoW with my family back in like 2020, 2021-ish. I think it had been a few months of us having a break from WoW again. And then we were hearing about Final Fantasy XIV, I was like, yes, I want to play this game more than any other MMO I've ever seen. And I hadn't realized that it was actually the same game that I got to try when I was much younger, when my dad was on the game. He let me create a character on his account. Funniest thing about that, actually, is that Alfie looks a lot like my first Lalafell, my first character, practically. I had a Mikote, which is supposed to be like Hello the Wise or whatever. There's so many of those. And I don't think I have that character anymore, because it was on his old account. But, my other one, I don't remember the name that I had back then for her, but it was light green, like lime green almost, hair. And she had, like, pink, like light pink eyes. I was like, what the heck? Like, how did I end up doing that when I came back? The same character. I guess it does line up because I was making that story at the time. The one that I'm making now. That was when it kind of started, was way back in the day. Yeah, I just remember, like, every once in a while I'd be like, hey Dad, what was that one game that, had the cat girls? That's how I called it. And he was like, what game are you talking about? Like, there's so many games that have stuff like that. And I was like, I don't know, it was that one. I don't know. And eventually, I remember I ended up looking it up on my first ever phone that I got. And I remember he was like, oh, that was Final Fantasy XIV. I was like, Oh, I see. Or Final Fantasy XIV. So I had looked it up and I was like, Final Fantasy XIV. And eventually, that tab was gone on my phone and I forgot what it was again. Until I had seen some of the clips of Aspen playing at the beginning and I was like, what is this game, right? I was like, wait, it's that one! Like, it's that game. Like, we've already played this before. So then I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, this is like exactly what I've been looking for in an MMO. So, yeah, it's kind of a whole funny story. Funny reunion to the game, I guess. I just remember being a Lalafell at the Gridanian Aetheryte and something looked off. Like, if I were to tell you that it was the same Gridania as now, I think I'd be feeling weird saying that. I feel like it looked different and the graphics looked a little weird. I remember emotes not existing, but maybe I'm wrong. Like I remember people using emotes at the time. I mean my first time playing. Main thing was I couldn't jump, and I go, ew, you can't jump. I was like, ew. But then of course later on, find out that is this moving? From me? No, it's not. Okay, I was gonna say. Yeah, I just remember you couldn't jump when I had played back in the day. I don't know if that's true. Obviously, it's not that way now because there's jump puzzles and all these other things. So I actually don't know because I thought we played in 2014 originally. But I'm pretty sure they would have already had their revamp, so there's no way they didn't have jump by then, right? I wish I knew the exact timeline of events. But yeah, Final Fantasy is just a very nostalgic game for me for that reason. Final Fantasy 14 specifically. I might actually play FF11 though too. Minor spoilers kind of vibe here in a second. As for the Echoes of Vanadiel raid, or is it Vanadiel? Raid in Final Fantasy 14. And I would say that, like, even for someone who hasn't played FF11, I feel like that storyline was touching to me, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I really want to play this game at some point. I don't know when, but maybe someday. Like, it kind of makes you feel familiar with the characters already in 14. But I feel like that's mostly because it's like a tribute to the players who played 11. Oh man, yeah. I know that they have a discount going on too for 11, so I would definitely stream that if I did play it. I wonder if you guys would be interested in seeing that. And watching me play FF11. I know how hard it is to fight though, because I've seen some videos and I was like, what is happening? Is this Blue Mage? Like... Okay. We're so close. We're still missing some of the top shelves, like the top of the library. I'll make sure I have enough for a whole row. I hope this counts for the no minor magic used. Or sorry, no major magic used. Because you can use the jump and sprint. That's the minor magic. And of course, like the potions, like having more like space. Okay. I do realize I'm making this much harder for myself for up there, but... Yeah, I like that this game is relaxing, though. Well, I hope it's not too unusual that I get to talk about my Final Fantasy XIV experience while I play this game. Because it's kind of like off topic to like the extreme. But at the same time, like, I don't know. Kind of feels fitting. Wait, did I really do all this already? Okay then. I guess we did all down here somehow. So what I'm gonna do now is just, I'm gonna grab everything from down here, and we're not gonna let it be down here anymore. I think I just dropped one down there. Oops. Hello, Arthur. I hope you're well today. Today we're working on putting every book in incorrectly. I hope I didn't drop one up here. It's not a speedrun, and I also don't think it counts as a speedrun unless you have everything correct. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I didn't drop anything over here. I don't want to have to move my camera too much, so that's why I'm doing this. We have only the books, or bookshelves upstairs now, left. Nice, the good music came on. I shouldn't have dropped it when I was walking backwards. Okay. Yes, there's like 5 achievements for this game or something. One is a speed run. One is just clearing the library in general, I think. One is using your major magic to put everything away immediately in the special stage, which you don't unlock until after you, oh, that's what's going on over here. Uh-huh. I wonder what that was. Until you finish the main achievement though, like just getting the library cleaned in general, you don't get the special stage. And then after I did that one, I noticed that there's like an extra stage that's not out yet. So I think the devs have further plans to make something else. Hopefully a new spot to clean up. That'd be cool. I feel like I went the wrong way with the books and I should have gone this way. Because I started like dropping a bunch the other way. And I think most of those shelves are filled. I suppose we'll have to see. Oh right, but the achievements. The one we're working on right now is putting everything out of order. Like you can't complete one row. Not even one row. And I guess because of that, you don't get to use magic. And there's another achievement for not using magic to clear the library. So I'm very hopeful that we can get both of those at the same time, but I honestly doubt it, because to say that you'd clear, like, fully, without magic implies that you have to do it without using magic and fully clear it, because, like, look, we have 0 out of 400 over here. Those are the rows that we're talking about that we can't fill up with this achievement. Does jumping and running as not count as magic? No, it does not. It's count as the minor magic or lesser magic, as I'd rather say. But that's why the achievement, one of the achievements is for not using any major magic. So I was like, okay. So that means you can run and jump. And get your book, your carry limit increased. I like how it's trying to highlight that. Because it's still putting me in the tutorial, and maybe that's the real reason we haven't gotten any shelves yet. Actually, will this count when I'm still in the tutorial? Well, I guess I'll have to find out. That's insane. I'm just now thinking about this. It reminds me of how, like, at 4 hours into my 8-hour stream, how I was like, what did I say? Like, oh, I think I should have done this before, and like sorting everything into colors. Okay. Left shift isn't working right now. Only works for sidestepping and for walking forward, I guess. Can't use it and walk backwards. Which I suppose makes sense. I think it doesn't like that I'm placing it in the wrong spots. Because I'm still technically in the tutorial. Yeah. We're gonna take these over here. Okay, we know exactly where we're going next. Oh, look at that extra. You know, I should just place it somewhere like here or something. Should be sprinting. What am I doing? No! I don't know how long sprint lasts, but it seems like it's as long as you keep walking, and then once you stop, it lets go. I have yet to test it. This music kind of reminds me of Suzaku. Maybe a little bit. Like, I feel like part of it, just the background sound, not this part. It sounds like the intermission music a little bit. The part that I'm recognizing. Definitely not this part though. We need another 10. And the next 5 we can put into the 3 section. I feel like I need water so bad. Give me just a second. Alright. So I messed up my mouse pad so bad, like, it was like completely pushed out of its spot. Okay, so I think this has taken at least an hour. And now I'm kind of afraid for a speed run. Caught up, nice. I had thought that the signs and the bookshelves looked different. Yeah. That's what's so weird. It's like, it was only one bookshelf though that wasn't lit up. It was just the 1M or whatever, as you saw. So I didn't realize before I was trying every single attempt to try to get, I had tried to get like every single, what's it called? Like, I used the magic to see like, oh, does this book belong here? And like, of each category of the thing. And I didn't realize that it wasn't gonna help me until I looked up and I was like, wait, why is it glowing blue now? So I pulled the book out again, and it went dark, and I put it back. And I was like, huh. But that part was off stream, so... I guess the screenshots would have to do it justice, somehow. It's kind of fun trying to figure it out, though. I had figured it was probably one of those things. And I noticed that one of them just counted, but it didn't go in as a row because, well, it was only one book in the right spot. Man, can I, like, stop this tutorial? Oh. I still want to know what kind of scolding we're gonna get at the end of this. Because this guy is so strict. Merlin. It'd be nicer if I kept some of these, like, books for up here. No, I think I know where the most of the books are, in actuality. Like, there's obviously enough down there that it fills most of the shelves. But that means a lot of the ones that are on the stairs take up a larger portion than I thought. That means at the beginning you'd have to sort some of those. Oh, and I speak in terms of a speedrun. I don't think I'd be able to do the speedrun and the no major magic used in the same one. Because speedrun... I feel like you'd have to use the magic. And in a way, I'm kind of, like, annoyed that we didn't do it the first time without magic. But at the same time... how fast does the speedrun have to be? I think it's under an hour or something. And I think this is just about an hour now doing the placed all out of order method. But this is also because we haven't unlocked any magic in the out of order thing. But yet I don't think this will count for the no magic used either because we're not completing the library, we're just messing it up by putting everything in sloppily. So I don't think that's gonna count. Well, I think over, yeah, no, so, probably over an hour, but the whole first 30 minutes was something else, and of course me explaining, so. I haven't been doing this for an hour 30. But it's definitely, I think it's probably an hour 10 or something. Maybe an hour 5. I'd have to go back and see. There is a way to get a timing in-game, I guess, but I don't have the setting on. Because we have the cozy mode or whatever, and for whatever reason, maybe that's just like a base thing when you start. But, I think you can change it manually. Like, without the, oh, cozy versus, regular or whatever it was. Okay, I'm trying to keep note of... trying to make note of which ones of these are not filled out yet. Of course, we can see in the top left. Trying to place them as fast as possible, and it looks like the magic almost. But, like, it's kind of faster, but not at the same time. So I think I know what I'll be doing for the speedrun. But it will probably be incredibly annoying. I'll definitely use the magic when it's up, but I think I have an idea of how I'll do this now. I think that the more I play it without doing the speedrun, the better idea I'll have for how to get, like, a record time for myself. And I said I wasn't going to go for, like, any actual speedrun record or whatever, because I'm sure someone has, like, an actual record of, like, how fast they were able to do it. So I'm still not going for that kind of thing, but I do want to see how fast I could get it just personally. Probably not very fast, but I want to challenge myself, you know? This is already way better than doing a 8-hour stream. That was literally 8 hours for the first one. Just me trying to figure everything out. And... I think it was actually like 3 of the... Was it 3 hours of the 8 or something? It was at least like 3 hours before I noticed how much more beneficial the magic was if I had just used that the entire time. Like, I remember some newer viewer came in or something and they were like, oh, like, do you have magic? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, why aren't you using it kind of thing? Like, oh, I was wondering why. I'm like, oh, I'm not really used to this yet, so. And I was still 3 hours in. 3 hours in, still wasn't used to, like, using the magic yet, because the cooldowns were really long at the beginning. At least, to me, they were long. So because of that, I decided not to use it for the longest time, but I had kept racking up points to upgrade the magic that I wasn't using. So then once I finally did get into using the magic, actually, then it was, like, so beneficial. I was like, ugh, why didn't I do this sooner? We should complete this side real quick. Aha, I see that. Do the upgrades lower the cooldown? Yes. They lower the cooldown and they make whatever thing it is last longer. So it's dually purposeful. But I unfortunately don't have any major magic in this save. You guys can't see it because the VTube model is over it, but essentially I don't have any magic to put books away, sort them in my hands, or anything like that. Or like, because there's a really cool one where you can call all the other types of that book to you. And the higher upgrades of you get of that one, you can get like all the books of that one. So the maximum of a volume is 10 in this game. So that's the big spots are. Like these ones are 10, fit in these, and then 3 here. Some of them have 5, as you can see over there. And yeah, so getting a stack of 10 books of the same type is actually really useful. But that's with the maximum upgrade, I think, on your, like the book calling one. So. Almost done. Something tells me there's extra books lying around that we don't know about. Suspicious. Where do these last 2 go? Here we go again. This is probably gonna be me on my speed run. Bro. I'm just missing 2 slots this time. It's a little bit different than before. There's just 2 books not in their place. I knew you were gonna run into this problem. Wow! Only because I did it the first time. I just need to find the 2 slots. Can't use the signs this time either. Yeah, no. Right about that. I just need to find which ones don't have 2. I have them in my hand. It's not that I'm missing the books. I'm missing the slot. I caught some of them. Bro. Oh my gosh. It's probably over here. I'm just gonna take a guess. It's not over here, okay. I can already check that one. Okay, it's not that one. Unless maybe that's why it was trying to highlight this shelf to me. Maybe there's one missing in here. No. It was just tutorial things, I guess. I'm cringing right now. Why are there 2 slots not filled? Am I just blind? I think I've been staring at books too long again. I'm not noticing open slots. It's gonna be like one of the most obvious things ever, isn't it? No, it's not those, not those. No. Oh, there's one of them. It's why is it this shelf? If this is this shelf again, I think I'm gonna scream. The next time that this happens, it better not be that shelf. Cause then I must have something against 1M. The category over there. Okay, I'm not noticing anything there. Huh. Where's the last one? This is the last shelf we have to check. Bro, this doesn't make any sense. Oh my gosh. Part 2 of searching the library for my mistake. In the mistake! This is literally supposed to be an intentional mistake of putting everything in the wrong spots. And I still can't find the last spot. I literally have two of the same book next to each other. It's scary. And they're not in order. Oh, this is the third one of them too. So I had found one of them. I don't know where the other one is, but it must be up top if I can't find it down here. I swore I checked that though. Is there any better way I can use to check this? Because I can't use magic. The mouse pad is moving again. Okay. Well, this is great. I feel like I take just as much time trying to inspect the library afterwards than just putting everything away. Surely there's nothing missing. Surely. There's obviously something upstairs. The jump and mismatch colors don't help. Yeah, no, it really doesn't, because I'm looking for this, like, this color right here in the bookshelf. And it's kind of hard. Jeez, I didn't think that this was gonna be... Like, I was just talking about how easy this challenge was. Like, all the... putting books in randomly. Speed-wise, it's easy, but, like, yeah, I guess I have this issue. This is why I should have just filled each and every one when I was next to them. It has to be somewhere. Aha! There it is. Nice. Let's hear the, scolding that we're about to get now. I hope this is the achievement. Okay. Major magic used 0. Let me check real quick. You are fired. Arranged all 3,072 books randomly on the shelves, but left the library without completing a single row. Okay, nice. We got the achievement. Like it goes, you're fired! Congratulations! You are fired. To Librarian. I have the best books. Thousands of beautiful, high-quality books. Congratulations. Thank you. I don't think this is something I should be getting congratulations for. People come from all over to see my collection. It's a magnificent sight. I had a vision to build the best library in the world. Maybe the greatest ever. But I look at the shelves today, and what do I see? A total disaster! The books are everywhere! No order, no system, just a complete and total mess. It's a disgrace. You were lazy, you were careless, and you were disrespectful to my best and most amazing gold standard organization. You had one job. Put the books back. Just one job, and you failed. You're low energy, incompetent, and you turned my beautiful library into a mess of a warehouse. I don't hire people who make messes. I hire people who win. And you are a loser. Oh my gosh. Running Stallone fired. Yeah, exactly. Freaking. That's the achievement too. It's called "You're Fired." I'm like, oh my gosh. I've decided to clean up this library, and I'm starting with you. You're fired. Get out of my library. Oh, now he decides he wants to clean this place. That's hilarious. This is what makes him realize he needs to clean it up. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, so I guess that was that. I think the next time we play this, because yeah, you guys can see the extra mode here now. The next time we play this, I'll probably be trying to do the, well, actually, should I do the no magic one or the speed run next? Maybe no magic, because I'll get used to, again, where the books go without having the magic to use. Like, you can't even use it once, I think. And then after that, I'll try to figure this out. Maybe I should make the thing now. Yeah, well, in any case, I had fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. No magic will take forever. It will. So I'm probably gonna have a part 1 and part 2 of that. Because I'm not gonna sit here for another 8 hours. Actually, considering 8 hours was using magic for the latter half of it, there's just 4 hours using magic. It'd probably take me like 12 hours. It's gonna take horrible amounts of time. So, yeah. Without further ado, I will plan how we get this fixed up next time. I will be streaming on Wednesday at like 7 or 7:30 or whenever we're doing our Unreal. This Wednesday, 7:30 a.m. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for joining here, and I'll see you guys the next one. Have a wonderful day. Later!